name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Moving on to race number 5, it's going to jump at 14:45. It's the online form guide, www.gallop.co.za, FM88 handicap for fillies and mares. It's over 1,500 meters. A very small field, but there are a few horses here with the form. Rahil, I quite like number 4, that is Lucky Miss, as well as number 3, Maria Carolina. I do think these are definitely the horses that set the standard. Starting with number 4, Lucky Miss, very, very consistent form, finishing close up on the last, finishing second on the last 3 occasions. And this stable, Duncan Howells, they've found form of late. So is Jason Gates. I do think that number 4, Lucky Miss, is going to run an absolute cracker. And then healthy respect for number 3, Maria Carolina from the Allison Wright yard with Keegan DeMello aboard. Keegan's riding really, really well. We all know that, and everything that he sits on cannot be ignored. But you know, I find it difficult to separate these two because I'm not too sure exactly how the race is going to map out, because Maria Carolina can lead as well, and if she manages to get cheap fractions out in front, she could go all the way with the top rider aboard.
Absolutely, and she's a horse that is drawn nicely in gate number 3. She's got a light galloping weight of just 53 kg. She's a 4-time winner. Lots to like about her. This race, I'm not sold on this race at all, because it's a race over 1,500 meters. Now, when a lot of these horses run, they run over 14 or 16. You hardly see them running over 1,500.
Yes.
And 100 meters makes a huge difference. Now, Maria Carolina, she's a 1,600 meter specialist on the turf at Hollywoodbets Greyville. Lucky Miss, she's versatile. She's in some good form at the moment. So, healthy respect for her. Ice Sensation did come through to run a cracking second just yesterday at Hollywoodbets Greyville on the poly track. We've also got the likes of Sea Eagle, who does return off a long rest, but she has won of a similar rest before. And if we go to that run on the 20th of March, when Donald Geertsen rode her, 49 kgs on the back, she beat Hot Strike on a mark of 71. She's effective at Hollywoodbets Scottsville and over the distance. Then another horse that I've thrown into the mix, number 7, Southern Cape, at 5-1 in the market. Now, she's a horse that is a 2-time winner on the turf, 3-time winner overall. Muzieni rides. She's been beaten by the boys in her last 2 starts. She's beaten behind the likes of Q-Wing and Cape Eagle. Cape Eagle is a really smart sort from the Andre Nel yard. He won the Michael Roberts handicap. Does return off a 2-month layoff, but that doesn't concern me because she's a horse that can run well fresh. On a mark of 83, she's in some fair form, and I think that she'll run well. Then we've also got Let's Not Linger, who I don't think can be discounted. Pole position draw, 2.5 off the back, which makes a huge difference because that basically just negates a penalty of her last win. So she's running off a mark of 81 once again. So it's basically that she's a winner without a penalty. And I think that she's another horse that will run well. She's competitive from 1,400 all the way up to 1,700. So I think that she'll run well. All in all, I thought a very, very competitive race. Place accumulator wise, I'm going to go numbers 1, 4 and 7. But pick 6 wise, I'm inclined to include a couple others, Devon.
Well, there you heard it from myself and Rahil. It's a very, very competitive race. Possibly throw as many in as your budget allows. You do either one of 2 things. You either go light or you're going to go wide.
Good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, you know, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.